Okay, now that we've successfully installed Autopsy, we're going to want to use it. So go ahead and open Autopsy. Maybe you made a desktop shortcut, open it that way. If not, you can Windows key Autopsy. If you're on a Mac, Command space, search for Autopsy. On Linux, you can just search for Autopsy. However you are going to go ahead and access Autopsy, go ahead and do so and open it. And we're going to get to work on our case. But first, we should probably know a little bit about our case. So I'm going to go ahead and read us a little bit about it right now. As part of a normal business practice, Walmart Security receives counterfeit coupon alerts from the Coupon Information Corporation. Within the past month, Walmart Security has received specific information regarding fraudulent coupons being passed at their store. They used some information. The suspect was identified. The full details of the story can be viewed. I'll put a link to them in the description. They're on Cal Poly's Autopsy PDF series. He's a male adult. Basically, they identified him to be Craig Tucker after being detained for trying to use 2 fraudulent coupons, and he matched the description of the guy who was suspected of making fake coupons or at least using them. So he claimed to have received the coupons after completing an online survey. He gave consent to the search of his personal computer, and a search warrant was obtained anyway to search his computer. We've been given the forensics image of his hard drive, and based on the search warrant, we are authorized to look everywhere on his computer. So let's get straight to it. We're going to go ahead and go new case, right? Case name, Craig Tucker. It's about Craig Tucker. So a lot of the time, if you're working on multiple cases, you might want to give these cases different case numbers, or if your company has given it a specific case number, or if whomever has said, okay, this is going to be case number 420 or something. Put whatever case number if they told you to do. We don't have one. We don't have a specific identifier for this case, so we're just going to do 007, and then you can put the examiner details. And we're going to finish. So it's going to do a few quick little things for us. Going to buffer for a second apparently too. No biggie. So automatically an add data source should come up. I've never experienced it not coming up, but if it doesn't, you can click add data source in the upper left hand corner right here. And we're going to be working with disk image or VM files. We have a disk image of Craig Tucker's desktop. So if we browse, I happen to have it on my desktop. You guys can navigate to wherever you have it on your computer. This is the case. This is the beginning of the case that we're doing. This is the that right here. This folder is the autopsy case. Autopsy made it because that's where I told it to make it. That was also part of the case setup, but there is a default location that I have changed. So it'll just go to the default location if you did not choose to change it yourself. And then we can click next. And before we do anything, what do we want to do? Well, we want to do data source integrity. So remember we made hashes in the acquisition and in the acquisition phase. Well, we need to make sure what we're working with is still the same computer. So we're going to run those first. And right down here in the lower right hand corner, which you guys cannot see, there we go. I'm going to decrease my window size just a little bit. It says data source integrity for Craig Tucker desktop.eo1. And if you have multiple things running at once, it'll create a list and show you how far it is through each one of them. We only have this one. It's very important to make sure our data is the same as it was when it was acquired. Make sure it hasn't been tampered with and whatnot. So we're going to let this run, and I'll come back to you guys when it is finished. Alrighty, so our verify is completed. Mostly I know this because there's nothing down here telling me that something's still running. However, to check the status, if you don't have your autopsy very wide, you'll get this these 2 little arrows up here and then a mailbox. However, if your autopsy is wide enough, you will get a mailbox, right? ingest messages. What we ran is called an ingest module, and the ingest module was the verification of the data. Up here, we've got integrity of Craig Tucker desktop verified. If we click on it, it says result verified, MD5 hash verified. The calculated hash was this, and it's the same as the stored, and it goes the same way for the SHA-1 and the SHA-256 hashes. So we've successfully verified our image, and we have gotten our case ready to begin. Hey, if you liked that video, you should seriously consider checking out the California Cyber Innovation Challenge. It's a great opportunity to delve deeper into the world of cybersecurity. I know I have a lot of fun when I'm there. At the very least, you should sign up below to be on a mailing list that will let you know when more CCIC/Echelon Catapult videos will be coming out. Yeah.